Hello everyone, I'm Zishan Shah and welcome to Z Interactive Premium Tutorials, and here we will create some pins like television pins, like output input pins in this area. So what I will do is that I will just move all these nodes back and I will add a blend node here, and I will use add blending mode, and let's see. Okay, yeah. So now we can see that there. And now what I will do here is that I will add a shape node here. Okay, and I will use disk. I will reduce the scale of the disk here. And I will add a transform 2D with no tiling. And I will connect this to the foreground of the blend node. And I will just decrease the size of it. Okay. And just keep on doing that till it becomes small enough to look like a pin. So I will add it here. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, and here what I will do is that I will add a blur HQ grayscale. Okay, I will up the quality and reduce the intensity of it. So then I will add a levels node here. Okay, I will reduce this white amount. And in the blending, I will use subtract. And try to fix this with the in the levels so it will become a little sharper. So this will be the inset for the pins. Basically, from here the pins will pop out. Okay. So here what I will do is that just move it here, this part. Do new blending mode, and this new blending mode I will use here add. And then I will copy this levels down and use it as an opacity mask inside this new blend mode that I created, and then I will increase the opacity of the levels back to normal. Okay. Something like this. Okay. looks better. And what I will do here is that I will add a edge detect just to see if we can have a border around it. I will invert it. Edge roundness 0. Width a little bit less. Oh, it is. I don't think it will work. A lot of artifacts is creating this. So instead of that, what I will do here is that I will subtract it, or let's try something else here. So I will add a blending node here. Okay, and then I will copy this blending mode and paste it. And I will add a transform after it, and without any tiling, no tiling. Put it here. And then choose subtract. And in the transform, what I will do here is that I will just try to reduce the size of it. Okay, or let's do one thing that will not create something better what I'm looking for. Let's play with this opacity, the levels, and then we'll get the levels like this sort of an effect here. Okay, and let's play a bit more. I think it needs more white amount here, that's why it's not popping out. Let's try different blending modes here just to see what looks better. And let's remove this for now, and then we can add it. Let's add this here to see. No, I don't think that will work. Let's add it back here. Let's add it in both of them just in case. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so I have used like add blending mode, and now let's rearrange them. Add another blend node here, and I will copy this one, paste it here, and put this in this blending mode and choose add. And what I will do here is that I will make it even more smaller. It will go in the middle just like this. So I will just do some settings here. Okay, I will reduce this white amount. Okay. Let's move this a little bit far away. Okay, let's rearrange them so it looks nicer. Okay, so Just add two more and do a blending mode here, and let's play with this settings. So I just copy pasted these, and a round sort of pin I wanted here. So yeah, you're kind of there. Go back here, and I don't want those AV out. I want the retro one, the old one, and the one that you put you plug the antenna inside or something like that one. Okay, I will add another blending node here, and I will just add this levels in between, or let's do one thing. Let's add both of these, one with the levels and one without levels, in this new blending node. And I will work with the levels of this. Let's try another thing. Let's try to put transform 2D there, and we can work with the size of it. Let's see if it goes well. No, it's a little hard to do that. Let's do it from here, and then we will move it. I'll double click it here and use add, and single click it here and try to move it in between that. I'll make it even more small. Okay, even more smaller, but let's try to put it there just to see. Even more smaller. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, but we have to fix all this artifacts that's going on around here. So I'll add levels here and reduce the, let's play with these top settings and reduce this level amount. Okay, it's fine. So let's see what else we can do. We can add another levels here to the outer ring of the spin and reduce the white amount, the high level out. Okay, looks fine. Now if you want to reduce the size, you can just go to this transform 2D, and if you will change this, everything will change accordingly. Okay, so what I will do, I will add a mirror HQ grayscale there. Sorry, blur HQ grayscale there, so that I will blur it out. What I'm doing is that I'm just increasing the size of it, and from the transform 2D, and reduce the size with the shape, so the quality stays like better. Otherwise your quality will not look good. So you can see like a difference in quality of this ring of the pin. These are just inputs, these like pin inputs that you have behind the television. Even the new one has it, have it. Okay. Let's try to put it where it was before, somewhere here. Okay, almost there. Okay, so that's fine, but I have to work with this transform 2D here. Okay, so let's add a transform 2D there and then move it here. And I'll reduce its opacity, this level, white area, like the white amount to see, but it's not giving the right results. Let's try from here. Nope, that's too much. Let's go back. Let's go to this levels to fix this. So I'll try to fix from each and every point. Yep, that is creating a good result here. We have to do little changes here. We need more depth. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for the right result. Okay. So each and every one of these I will try to change and see what where I can get the right, like which will produce more better results. Just this like trial and error. Okay. So different values I'm trying in the level, so that I can get the result what I'm looking for in the end. Okay, so quite good. Let's see what else we can do. So that's look more like a pin. So like a pin input that we are making, like for the antennas, external antennas. So here I need more on the sides and on the bottom. What I will do here is that I'll just mirror it, mirror grayscale. Move them apart, both of them. So I'll add a mirror grayscale on these. And here, so first let's add it here. Or let's add it here in this shape, the main thing. Or let's try where it looks good. So I'll go here and I'll put mirror grayscale. Okay, here we got the mirror grayscale, and now what we'll do is that I'll try to find the axis, x-axis. Okay, it's coming without the inner like pin part, but we can fix that later on. Just trying to put it together. Five 0.51. Let's try different values here. You can see it is affecting this pin as closer it is like getting to it. So it's creating this issue. So let's see how we can fix that. I will remove this mirror grayscale from here and I'll try to add it here. Let's see. I will just offset it. It's there. I have to bring it closer. But there's no shaft for it. It's just like a pin without any shaft. Okay. Showing here, but it's not showing in the blend. Now I know what's the issue, so I will copy paste this one, put this here, connect them here, because all these we have to make mirror. So this is also mirrored. I will copy paste again, put this here as well. Okay, now we got it. Now we have 3 of these. What I will do here is that I will change the x-axis, the x offset here, but I have to change for all of these mirror grayscales. So what I will do, I will go in this settings and expose as a new graph input. Then identifier I will keep it as it is, and label I will choose here. I can write any label here, so I will just keep it as it is here, and I'll press true or like false for the clamp, because we don't need the clamp, and then I press OK. It is exposed. So same expose value identifier I will use here, and then I will go to the other mirror grayscale and I will choose the same like you expose value here as well. Now I will go to preview and you will see x-axis offset, there is only one. So if I will change the whole thing from here, it will change the whole 80, like pins. It will duplicate it to the other side. Okay, so this will help us, but you don't change it from preview, you change it usually from parameters or maybe presets, because preview is just for preview. It will not save your settings. I will just come up with the settings. Okay, now what I will do here is that I can add another mirror for y-axis. First, let's set it up the values here. Okay, so it's not affecting the surroundings, so I think we are good with the pin. Just we need to tweak it so it looks more realistic. Yeah, I will move this here so there will be a clear node instead of overlapping node. I will use mirror grayscale now again. Now this time I will use it for y-axis value. So y offset, and I will keep my eye on the 3D view, because you can see that's overlapping in the 2D view, but on 3D view it's not. It's clear. That is the reason, because of the depth there. So it looks a little different in 2D. It will look a little different in 3D. I will find a right value here. And same, I will copy it, disconnect it, and put between all these nodes. And I will copy paste this here as well. Okay, now we can see that it's appearing. Now I will do the same thing. I will create an expose value and I will leave everything as it is. Okay. And now if you wanted to change all of it, so you just go to all of these and choose the expose the axis y. And if you go to preview, you have the axis offset y there. Basically, you will change mainly from the parameters or presets, but I'm just showing you here. That's why I'm doing from the preview itself. Okay, so I'm trying to put them in a nice sweet spot. Okay, it's better. Okay, so what I will do, I will create now opacity mask for these pins. So I will create a level out of this. Okay. So what I will do, I will just reduce this, or because we want the whole thing to be circle. Okay. So this will be fine. And I'll add a comment here. And I'll call this pins opacity mask. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's make a histogram select here. Position, I'll change a little bit. Range, contrast, because I just want the position of this these pins that I've created. Okay, let's move this here, and then now I will add a shape. Okay, scale it down, use disk, or keep it square for now, or make it disk. Okay, I will add a transform 2D here, absolute, no tiling, and I'll add blend here as well, and I'll use add linear blending mode there. What I'm trying to do over here is that to trace where are the pins, because right now the pins are different in 2D view and in 3D view. So I'm trying to make a shape and putting over these pins so we can easily recognize. Okay, so this disk will act like a placeholder. Okay, now I'll change the size of this. Yes, basically I'm not using any sort of a this this is a normal shape, and I'm just working on the size. I'm not using any special node or anything special. I'm just using my existing, or like I just made a new shape with a transform to it. Now I will do the mirror scale just like what I did before. Okay, so I will use a different value here. Yeah, I'll just put this where it should go. Let's double click here so we can see what's going on. Okay, 0.61, or let's try different values till it gets on that spot. So we are creating the mask of these pins, but instead of from the pins itself, I have created a disk shape, and then from this shape I'm doing this. So if I'm applying any color or anything, it will be on the whole pin. Otherwise it will be only in the visible area, and in the like the black area will not have any effect. Now I will add another mirror grayscale here, and I will play with this axis y offset. Okay, so these have to be on top of those pins. Okay, now we got this opacity mask here. This will affect the whole pen itself, like the color, roughness, metallic, whatever you want to use here. And I don't need it to be connected because it's a separate pen, so I will just make a standalone opacity mask, so I don't need any connected node, so it's using its own nodes. I will add a frame here. And I'll move it apart a little bit. Okay, let's see if everything is fine. So I will call this television pins. Okay, so I have the opacity mask for the television pins, but I don't have the opacity max for those sticker insets or shafts that we made in the last lesson. So first, let's see where if everything's okay. Nothing is changed here. Okay, so from all the other sides looks fine. Okay, so I will go and check for some stuff here if everything is fine. The opacity mask that we created. So I want to create opacity mask for these sticker shafts here. This is the top one. This is the bottom one. Okay. So the one on the bottom, that's what we need right now. Okay. Now I will go to the other layer, the layer one of the television, backside of the television, and let's see if this can be fixed. Okay. I'm just finding like better levels so that I can make mask for all these sticker insets or shafts, whatever call it. Okay, so this levels will act like a opacity mask. We'll increase this. So this is the sticker there, the one which is under the transform and the one under the transform is under that. So I will rename this one as television. Television backside, sticker shaft or sticker inset, whatever suits you. Okay, so I will copy paste this text and I will look for the other sticker inset. Should be here in the levels. Okay, it's there. So I will just copy paste this 2D transform, and also I will copy paste this levels. Okay, so I will just do these like settings here. I can get a perfect sticker shaft or inset, whatever you may call it. Okay. Now it's time for the other one. This I will copy from here. And I will paste it here. And I will write here bottom. This will be the bottom sticker shaft. And this will be the top sticker shaft. Okay, so I hope you have learned something from this lesson, and thanks for becoming a member of my premium plan. And thanks a lot everyone for joining this lesson. I'm really thankful to you all for supporting me, and I hope to receive your support continuously. I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos but not have subscribed to my channel yet. So please subscribe to my channel and also click the bell icon so you can receive all the notifications about the great new contents I will be uploading soon. If you have liked my video, so please hit the like button, and if you have any queries or questions, then leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And one request I have, and that is, I have noticed that some of the viewers do not watch my videos online, especially my like premium tutorials. They download them and premium tutorials go from one place to another, so that's piracy, which is not helping me. So please, if anyone is doing this or someone you find doing the same, so please stop them, because this will never help me to get my hard work paid off, and it will demotivate me. So I don't want to stop making tutorials for you all. Therefore, help me to get new subscriber. I will take off now, guys. Take care till we meet in the next class. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on Z Interactive, your own training institute.